Hey Virgo, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're just going to get some general messages, see what messages you need to hear today. Now, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. And if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so that you're notified when future videos are released. Today we're going to look at some tarot cards. I have some oracle cards, and at the ends we're going to get some personal messages. But just keep in mind that this is just a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. If you feel that any roles need to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means, flip it. All right, looks like we've got the Hanged Man starting this reading off, followed by the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Sun card in the reverse, the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, and then followed by the Magician. All right, so with the Hanged Man, you may feel like right now that you're in a bit of a like a rut, like you're stuck in some way. Maybe you don't know which way to go, which direction to go from here. Very uncertain about the path in which either you should take or that you need to be on, and you're really just taking this time out. I like the Hanged Man because it's doing self-reflection, you know, really trying to get that higher level of knowledge and wisdom, and just assessing your life as a whole. And it looks like with the Eight of Pentacles sitting in the reverse, it looks like you may have some type of financial insecurity, or you're just not putting in the level of effort into the tasks or maybe even the relationships in your life. You just feel very unmotivated at this moment. Just no ambition, not really focused, not committing to anything at one time. You're just kind of sitting back and hanging, stuck in a little bit of a rut. And, you know, a lot of this may come down to just needing to heal. With the Sun card showing here, you may be dealing with a little bit of depression. Maybe you went through some type of breakup or loss of some sort, but it's hit your ego in some way, and it's causing you to just not have that motivation or that enthusiasm for life. You know, you're managing your time and your resources inappropriately because you've lost balance in your life. You feel very overwhelmed, very disorganized. But with the Magician card sitting here, you're trying to manifest. So this really goes hand in hand with that Hanged Man, as you're sitting still for a moment, or you need to be sitting still for a moment to really think about what it is that you want. Where is your soul, your heart pulling you? Because right now you're sitting with a lot of demotivation. You're sitting with a lot of loneliness and sadness and unhappiness. Maybe it's about a breakup. Maybe it's just about some losses, but it's overwhelming you. And it's time for you to make some decisions for your life. Okay? Manifest what it is that you want in your life. Use your skills to the best of your ability. You may be getting dreams about this. You may have psychic powers yourself, or you may go see a psychic or somebody that's very spiritual that's kind of giving you information as well. You may want to start a new company or a new job, but you're trying to think about things without the emotions being involved, and that's very hard. I definitely deal with, honey, how did this card pop up in here? All right, we're going to put that over there. If it comes back out again, good. But, all right. All right. But it's all about, you know, really looking at our lives, not from an emotional place. And that's what it looks like you're trying to do. But it's very difficult when you're dealing with depression to not bring the emotionality into it. But I can tell you that emotionality equals irrationality every single day of the week. Okay, now we got the Page of Swords that came up here in the reverse, but with the Ten of Swords in the upright. Okay, so when we talk about the Page of... Is that the Page of Swords? Yeah. So when we talk about the Page of Swords in the reverse, let's talk about that first. There could be some legal or tax issues that may be coming your way, some bad news of some sort, okay? You may have a child. This may be related to a child of yours, or somebody in which that looks up to you, as if you were some type of like a parental figure to them. All right, with the Ten of Swords that's showing up here, it looks like somebody is really kind of hitting the rock bottom. All right. And so these came out together. And so when we look at these, we're talking about, you know, maybe getting some bad news, and it's all going to come very, very quickly. It's going to be painful, and it's going to rock the world up a little bit, your world up a little bit. Okay. All right. Let's get a couple more. Why the Page of Swords and the Ten of Swords? Give me some more on that. The Wheel is sitting in the reverse. And so when the Wheel of Fortune, these are things that are out of your control, okay? This is going to have you feeling a bit stuck. It's going to make you feel like you've got some bad luck. However, and that may lead to the depression or the sadness that we're seeing here, because this came out right with the Sun card under the... with the Sun card in the reverse, this came out right underneath that. So it may feel right now that things are just not going in your favor. Okay, that it's sort of like that statement of if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. But things are starting to make itself clear to you now with the Moon card showing up in the reverse. And so when we look at the Moon card, this is all about getting messages in your dreams, right? Again, you may see a psychic with the Magician card. There's something that you're going to see that's going to kind of flip everything, and you're going to be able to see things very clearly, and you're going to be able to balance things out. This came out right under the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So you're going to have to make a decision, and it's going to be something that comes to you and kind of clears things up as to the direction or the route in which you need to go to get that wheel to turn back in your favor. Okay. The Queen of Swords, you're going to have to cut some people, places, things, ideas, thought patterns out. Okay, the Queen of Swords is somebody that's very self-sufficient, very honest. So you got to be honest with yourself. Who are the people in your life? Who are the people in your circle? What are the thoughts that are consuming your mind every single day? What needs to change? Go ahead and pull that sword out and cut those ties to those things that are not for your highest good. All right, let's get some more. I want you to sit on that throne, male or female. Wow. We got the Wheel of Fortune that came up in the reverse again. Okay, so there's something that either you feel like you're stuck in a rut, very unlucky at this point, or things are going to happen very quickly and something's going to make you feel very out of whack. But now we got the Knight of Swords that's showing up here. And so this is all about making a lifestyle change. So whatever this bad luck is, bad news, whether it be tax or legal issues, whatever that is, this is going to push you into doing some type of change for your lifestyle. And it's going to be what is needed to flip that wheel back around in your favor. Okay. So you may have to make some sacrifices, make some changes. Okay. All right. We got the Six of Pentacles that's sitting in the reverse. Listen, let me tell you something. You have got to stop. If you are doing this, being so generous with people that are not even close to being generous with you. You got to start saving up your ducats, your money, saving up your paper, and making sure that you're taking care of you first and foremost. Okay, this is great. It's great being generous. And maybe you've been very generous. Maybe that has been to your detriment. But now it's time to not be that way. You need to focus on what you need for your life. All right, one more. This is a beautiful card to come out because it looks like you may be going through something right now, feeling very unlucky, needing to cut some things out, some thought patterns and some people. But really, we got the Nine of Cups that's showing up here. And so with the Nine of Cups, this is all about your wishes are going to come true. Your health is going to improve. Your material abundance is going to rise up and you're going to start seeing a big change. I want one more from this deck with that card coming out. Why? You see that? That's a card in this deck that belongs in another deck. We got the Strength card is showing in the reverse. Do you need to start loving on yourself more? Okay, this is really fear. This is self-sabotaging yourself. All right, it's time to start loving on you. All right. Four of Swords. You're feeling ready to act now. Okay, you're feeling restless. Maybe you had pulled back for a minute trying to think. You started off with the Hangman, so you'd pulled back. You're trying to get your wisdom, trying to get your clarity, but not anymore, honey. You are ready to act now. You are ready to move forward. All right, I want to get some from this deck. What are you ready to move forward with? Maybe just healing. Okay. The Knight of Swords is showing up here. And so this is a repeat card. I'm pretty sure that we had this one. Let me just look. Oh, yep. The Knight of Swords, all right? So with the Knight of Swords, like I said, this is a lifestyle change that is needed. You may be going through a big lifestyle change, or you will be. And again, there may be a fast talker, someone slick with the lip, or somebody that talks a lot that's going to help you with that. All right, let's get one more. And we'll flip over to our Oracle cards. I'm going to take them because they all came out. All right, you need to free yourself. We have the Eight of Swords that's showing up in the reverse. And so you need to liberate yourself. There may have been things that you were blinded to before, things that you were not looking at, things that you were not paying attention to in the past, which is why this person is blindfolded in the upright. But now it's time to free yourself from those thoughts, whether it be dark thoughts, people, places, things. We keep saying the same things. All right. Did I already get this one? Princess of Cups. I don't know if I pulled this one, but the Princess of Cups, you know, this could be a new volunteer venture that you're taking on, a new job. This could also be going back to school, learning something new, but this could also represent a new love that may approach. Now, this new love may be love for yourself, because we got the Strength card sitting in the reverse. And so you may need to refreshen up the love that you have for yourself. All right, we got the Hierophant card. So you could be dealing with a Taurus of some sort, or a Taurus could be significant here, but doesn't have to be. This is all about having traditional or conventional expectations or conforming to the norm. And so you may be, you know, somebody that does believe in traditions and conventional expectations, but, you know, just be careful of conforming to the norm, that you don't conform to the norm and lose yourself. All right, one more. All right, we got the Two of Pentacles, all right, that's showing up here. And so it is time for you to make some decisions about your life. It's time to compromise, and it's time to be strong and stand up for your life. All right, let's get a Dream Oracle card for you. Ooh, this says celebrate the sacred gap. Number 47, give thanks for the buffer time. See, when you are having a downtime, like, you know, sitting in the Hanged Man, this is the time where your wisdom and your knowledge expands and grows. And so you have to celebrate that sacred gap and understand that everything might not be happening the way you want it to right now. It might feel heavy, it might feel burdensome, but this is the time in which you learn yourself the best. Okay? When you hit rock bottom, you learn just how very strong you really are. Okay. We got magnetized that's showing up here. Guide, rise, and attract. Okay, you got to guide yourself through the pains of the past. Learn the lessons, learn the wisdom. Okay, everything that you went through taught you something. Okay, and so once you guide yourself through those lessons and you learn those lessons, well, now you're going to be able to elevate up. You're going to rise up, and you're going to start attracting things into you. Things that were destined for you to begin with. You're going to start pulling them in once you get all of this heaviness, depression, and sadness. Once you shift that into focusing on the lessons and not the losses, oh man, you're going to be all magnetized up. Your light's going to be glowing all over the world, flying all over the place. All right, let's get one from your Fairy Temple Oracle. Too many. We got the Rebirth card, okay? Begin, innovate, and glide, okay? This is all about, listen, you might have hit the rock bottom. You might be feeling depressed and sad, but this is all about rebirthing yourself, learning the lessons, putting a death to any thought patterns, people, places, things that are pulling you backwards. Once you're able to do that, well, now you're going to be able to innovate, and you're going to be able to really glide into exactly where you are meant to be. All right, these are the Angel Answers cards, so you could focus on a question right now if you would like. If not, let's just see if you get any additional messages before we move to personals. Okay, just a couple more. We got not the right time. So right now may not be the right time to move forward. Maybe you need to work on your finances, work on you. All right. And then we get, there's something better. Okay. So where you may be thinking there's something better, within the next few weeks, something is going to be revealed to you. And it's going to be something that's going to come right at the right time with this perfect timing card. And it's going to lead to quite a lot of success for you. All right, let's get some personal messages. One or two more. Well, we got that there's something better card, right? And then this says, there are far, far better things ahead than anything we leave behind. C.S. Lewis quote. All right, make peace with your past. Do your shadow work. Make sure you're not bringing in the burdens from the past. If you are on the right path, it will always be uphill, okay? Fear of change is going to keep you stuck, though. It is very likely to go in your favor because you are so powerful. I bet it hurts. Libra. So there could be a Libra that's important here, or it could be in Libra season. It says it isn't easy, but it's worth it. You are strong enough. It's time to face the truth. Being different makes all the difference in the world. Be yourself. Don't conform to the norms. Don't be the sheeples. All right, seeds grow with water, not words. All right, you could talk, you could stationary dream all you want to, but if you want those seeds to grow, you're going to have to water them and to put in some work and effort. This says passion can drive you. If you aren't moving, then you aren't listening to it. And you are protected. Absolutely, you are. All right. Let's get some from this deck and then we'll close your reading out. All right. Says your worst enemy can exist between your ears. Are you bad talking yourself? Says life is an experiment. Honey, you're going to fall, you're going to stumble, but it's okay. It's an experiment. It says Fortune 500. So you might have an opportunity with a Fortune 500 company. Maybe you're going to start a Fortune 500 company. This says pay increases are near. What? This says lose it without looping it. Okay, and that just means, you know, don't keep looping back and focusing on the losses. All right, and then we have a 6. So that could be the 6th of a month, the 6th month, or within 6 months. All right, one or two more. Too many. All right, let's get one or two more. I keep seeing December for some reason. It doesn't pop out, but something may have happened in December for you. All right, this says listen to yourself. Listen to your intuition. Work smarter, not harder. And now we have in 9 weeks. And then procrastination can stifle dreams. All right, these are your messages. Make sure to come back and check me out.